Alright, hi guys. My name is Madeline and this is my everyday makeup routine. And this is also my first YouTube video. I have been dying to do this, start up a YouTube channel since I was 14 years old, and that was what, 9 years ago. Yeah, it was 9 years ago. And I don't know why I haven't started. I have everything that I need to start, and with everything going on in the world right now, which is not great, but now that we're all in quarantine, I have nothing else to do. So I'm filming my first YouTube video that I've been dying to do forever. And I hope you guys like it. This is how the look came out. So if you like what you see, oops, let me turn this way. If you like what you see, please keep watching. Starting off, the first thing I use is my primer, which is the L'Oreal Infallible Glow Lock. And I just put it on my T-zone. That actually might be a little too much. And then I also use the Hangover 3-in-1 primer by Too Faced. I use this one on top because it's also really refreshing and dewy, but mainly because it grips my foundation. Okay, and I just let that dry down a little bit before I put on my foundation. Which for foundation, I am going to be using the Clinique Even Better one. And I am in the shade Cream Whip. I love this foundation because it's so lightweight. Especially for an everyday makeup tutorial, I don't like being caked up. Just put a little bit on my palm. And then with my beauty blender, I spread it all out. Start off with my cheeks and barely put any under my eye because I'm going to be putting concealer there, so I don't want too much product under there. And this is a medium coverage foundation, but again, for my everyday makeup routine, I don't like to be caked up. So I just do like a very thin layer, and I feel like that does the job for me. And then I also get with whatever's left after doing my face, I put it on my eyelids. And then on my forehead. A little bit on the neck. And then I do get the back of my neck. That is it. Just one quick layer of foundation. And for concealer, I do my Maybelline one in Ivory because I am pale as heck. And then also for concealer, I do use like a little baby beauty blender because I feel like it gets like right in. It's really small to fit right in the right places. Okay. Put a little bit on my chin, my nose, on the sides of my nose because they get red. And then of course under the eye. And then I go on my forehead, just and down my nose. And then I blend it out. There you go. And I drag it up. So I feel like that snatches my face right there. And then I do put what's remaining again on my eyelid. And then I always set my T-zone right where I put the concealer. And of course I'm using Mercier translucent powder. And then this is a highlighter brush, but I use it for my powder because it just, again, just gets right where I need it to go. And then what I do first is I blend out my under eye. You want to get all those fine lines out of the way before you put powder. And then go right in with powder. I like to press before I go any further and dry it out. And then under the little crevice of my nose. And also on my lid. And then the other side. Okay, and then after that, I also apply it on my chin. Again, just my T-zone. Wherever I get shiny, I put it on. Just up my nose. Also a little bit on my forehead. Okay, and then after that, I move on to my eyebrows. And for eyebrows, I use my L'Oreal eyebrow pencil in the color Brunette. And I absolutely love it because it's like a fine tip, so I can get right in and do like little hair strokes. And then the spoil light is really nice as well. Just gonna comb out my eyebrow hairs. And then I start by lining them underneath. And then once I line underneath my eyebrow, I go on top and line it like halfway. And then we just fill them in once I got them lined. It's always so much harder to do. I feel like where this one has already the shape, I have to create the shape with this one because it's just not there. I feel like it gets a little lost in the sauce over here. And then I brush them out with just a light hand. I don't want to take too much product off. So usually I use the Too Faced bronzer, but today I'm going to be playing with Morphe's Hi-Fi Sculpt and Shimmer Highlight and Contour palette. It brings 4 bronzers and then 4 highlights. This is the palette right here and it is gorgeous. I hope you can see it. There you go. So again, 4 highlights on this side and then 4 bronzers on this one. And today I'm going to be using this bronzer right here up top, which is called the Donut Bronzer. And you guys, I don't use blush for my everyday makeup look. I just use my bronzer and then you'll see where I'll put it. I actually put it on my the apples of my cheeks as well. So it kind of gives me like a blush look, which I like without blush. So you'll see. Okay, let's dip right into, ooh, wow, that's a lot. Just, holy shit. It's blending very easily and it looks beautiful. I like that a lot actually. And then I take it up to my forehead. It's definitely giving me color without being too much, and that's what I love, especially for a natural everyday makeup routine. Just not too much, just enough. Then I do get under my jawline. After that, I go into eyelashes. And I use all 3 of these because I love to build my lashes. I love long lashes, and I feel like that's the part, other than concealer, that wakes up my eyes and just opens them up. So the first one I go with, start off with, is the L'Oreal Paris Telescopic one. Now this one is a little done, which I don't mind. I'm just gonna use it to comb out my lash hairs. That's all. Because I like the brush. I like the way it combs them out and separates them. And then the next one I go in with is the CoverGirl Clump Crusher. Now with this one, I'm really gonna build it. Got some mascara on my lid, which I don't really care about because after I go in with a Q-tip, and once it's dry, it just comes right off. But you can definitely tell the world of difference that mascara does. Like, that just opens my eyes so much. I'm gonna go to the next eye. Okay, so that's step 2. And then step 3. It is L'Oreal by Miss Million Lashes. I don't add too much of this. I just like to add a little bit, and it really elongates it. And that's all this one's for. And you can see that it definitely made this one longer than these. But yeah, my eyelashes are a process, but I love it at the end, and that's why I do it, because it looks so beautiful. So, first one, brush them out. Second one, builds. Third, elongates. Alright, and then, after that, I'm basically done. What I do is tear a piece of makeup wipe off, and I take whatever foundation is on my lips off. After that, I just add chapstick, which, okay. So, last step that I forgot is to take off the mascara on my eyelid, which now that it's dried up, it's going to be a lot easier to take off. So I'll just go right in. Alright guys, and that is it. This is my everyday makeup routine, what I wear to work every day, or if I'm going to run errands and I just want to look a little bit more put together, this is exactly what I do. Just a little bit of soft glam, really natural, and real easy to do. I get it done in about like 25-30 minutes usually, and I hope you guys liked it. See you next time.